Okay, this is the bike here, all stripped apart in my little storeroom. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult working in China because I don't have a shed or anything. Like in Australia you might have a garage or a shed, but in China we just have, turn these lights on, see down here, each apartment here has their own little storeroom. This is down in the basement of the apartment. So these are all the storerooms, and of course they're not very big. This is my one here. So I've got shelves for just winter blankets and shoes and stuff, and then I've got all my tools set up on these shelves here, and then I'll put a shelf up on the wall here. With mine, I've wired from the light, I've wired a cable coming down the wall here to a power point, and then I put a fluorescent light here, and then I've put this little workbench here, so I can sit at the bench and I've got my tools and 2 drawers, and it gives me somewhere to work on things, but very limited for space. So, but the good thing is I could fit the bike once it was pulled apart. I could fit it in here. So everything's stripped. The only things I still need to do is I'm of course going to just replace everything. This is the shaft thing for your, I don't know any of the bike names, but this is the shaft thing here for your pedals. I'm replacing that with a new one. Basically I'm replacing almost everything with new. The bearings for the wheels and everything I'm replacing. The shaft in this wheel here I will replace. And then I'm going to paint it all. But I can't get this apart. I've managed to undo the nut here, which was really hard to undo. And then I've undone this one here, which has got a set of very demolished bearings in it. But I can't get the handlebars out of this tube here. So I filled it with CRC yesterday, and I'll have another go at it now and try to get it apart. The other job I'm going to do tonight, I'll try on this for a little while. The other job I'm going to do tonight is these tyres here, and that tyre there. I'm going to pull the tyres off so I can sand the rims and paint the rims. The actual tyres are okay and the tubes are okay, so I'll just pull them off so I can paint the rims. See how I go. So the first thing I'll do is I'll take this back outside a little bit. That gives me a bit more room. So I'm going to work on the bike just here in the passage, and I'll see if I can unfree that shaft. That gives me a bit more room in here, and then I'll do these wheels. Okay, I got the handlebars out of this thing, finally. It was really tight. So now all this is ready to sand up and paint, and these are the bearings which came out of it, which are absolutely shot. There was no bearings in the bottom, there was only a bearing or some of the bearing in the top. So now the actual bike itself, lights on, pretty dark down here, is stripped right down. So now it's ready to start sanding. I might start doing that tomorrow night. Start sanding this all down and cleaning it. Ready for when the paint's ready.
Hello.
Hello, Nancy. So this is my first delivery for stuff for my bike. This came this morning. So I've got some rolls of masking tape. Got some rolls of masking tape. Nancy's unpacked all my little paint brushes. I just grabbed a few spare paint brushes. I bought some little rollers, and I've got, well, there, that's it there, the little roller stick which Andy's playing with. Sandpaper. I bought all different grades of sandpaper. This stuff here. I bought a wire brush, a scraper. This is my hammertone paint, which I'm going to paint it in. It's green hammertone. You can see a little bit of the green there. This one here, it's lost something in the translation there. It says waterproof, the waterproof sunscreen. This is actually red oxide primer. So this is my primer and my paint. Sandpaper and everything to sand it all down. Rollers and paint brushes to paint it. So all ready to go. Hinges for the tailgate because they're rusted or broken. I only needed 2, but for $2 I could buy a packet of 20 hinges. $2 Australian. I bought 20 hinges. So I've got a few spares. And I bought 2 little clips to clip the tailgate shut because there's nothing on it at the moment. So that's all them. So yep, ready to start sanding and painting. I'm just waiting for my silver spray cans because I'm going to paint the wheels silver and the handlebars silver. So I'm waiting for a couple of spray packs. They haven't arrived yet, probably come today. So yeah, all good. So now ready to start. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do tonight, I've given this a bit of a sand down and a wire brush, but I want to fix these hinges on the tailgate. The hinge here is rusted away and broken, and so is that one. So the tailgate should sit like that. So all this is rusted and broken, so I'll take those ones off and then I'll fit some new ones. I don't have a real lot of light here, but that's alright. So I'm putting my new hinges on here. That's where the old hinges were. I don't have a grinder, so I've cut as much as away I could, but I'd like to grind all that off, but I can't because I don't have a grinder. So I'll just put the new hinges just on the outside and I may put a hinge in the middle if I need it later, but that will do for the time being. I just need to straighten these because they're quite bent. And this side. So once that's hinged on there, then I'll start priming it all. The hinges are done on the back. I'm going to start doing some painting. Okay, so far so good. It's looking alright. I'll paint the front now.